Alright guys, do you want the chance to win this M24 anti-tank grenade? All you have to do is leave a comment down below, like this video, and make sure you guys just subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be giving this away in next week's episode. Alrighty everyone, so in this week's episode we're going to be working on primarily vehicles and minifigures. So what I just did, we're just going to get right into it. I've already been starting working on it. It doesn't look like I have been, but I have been on the computer. So I have this little post-it note for the Flak 88 and the U-boats or the Higgins boats. Basically, we're going to be putting a Flak 88 here. It should fit in here. I'm just worried about how long the legs are. We might have to modify it. So that's what we're going to be working on. We're also going to be working on the Higgins boats. So basically, update. I bought some instructions for a Higgins boat. I might put a picture on the screen, or I might just wait until I actually build one. I'll probably wait till I build one. But I'm going to start by building probably, I'm thinking 2, but I'm going to build 3. That way, you know, I just have an extra one. I might sell it and just to get rid of it, but 3 would look pretty freaking cool. So I'm going to probably build 3 of those, and then one of the Flak 88s for up there. So basically what I did is, like I said, I bought the instructions for the Higgins boat. So once I get those, I'll start ordering and sourcing parts. I probably have a good amount of the parts, so I'll go through my collection, find what I can first before I buy them so I can save a little bit of money. But I also just went through, and like I said, my good friend Lego Guy 830, or Elliot, he posted a video, this was many years ago, at least 4 years ago I think, on building his Flak 88. He built one from scratch and is by far one of the most detailed ones out there. And really, it doesn't use complicated parts and whatnot. It's just very detailed and well built. So he actually has a YouTube tutorial on that. You can look that up on YouTube if you guys want to build this exact one. Basically, I went through and built it in LDD, and I was able to make a complete parts list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my collection, find the parts that I can. For example, like I know that I have 3 of these cylinder pieces in dark bluish gray. Like I know exactly where those are, so I don't have to buy those. So I could save right there, that's maybe 30 cents. And you know, it doesn't seem like much, but you start going through that parts list and you're saving $1 here, $1 here. Then it turns into you're only ordering a couple bucks worth of parts, and you've got a kit. So that's what I'm going to do. It's only 3 pages of parts. I think it's like maybe 120 parts total. So I'm going to go through, order those parts right now, get that done with. I'm probably going to, like I said, I'm going to start by sourcing the parts, looking at all my parts bins and whatnot. Then I'm going to order those parts. Another thing, for the minifigures, we'll be talking about this. I don't have them right here. They're over at my desk over there. But we basically had, I need to look at the poll, but last time I checked the poll from last week's episode, you guys wanted me to do leg printing on the Germans, so that's probably what we're going to end up doing. I got to order the parts not only for the Germans, but for the Americans. We need to start printing those as soon as possible, because once we get these vehicles going, we're going to need figures, and then of course we still got to finish up here. But we're kind of in the home stretch, guys. I'm thinking if I can get this Higgins boat and the Flak 88, all the parts ordered, that's maybe a week, 2 weeks max. It'd only be 2 weeks if some of the parts are from overseas. If they're from all, you know, inside the US, it's going to be a week, and I'll have those parts and kits assembled by next week. So I'm thinking 2 weeks max on the vehicles. Then figures, we got to order the parts. That's going to probably be a solid 2 weeks, because most of the cheaper parts are in Germany and other countries that aren't the US. So figures are 2 weeks, so kits a week, then final detailing and whatnot, that's a couple weeks. So I'm thinking, this is episode 23 I believe it is. I think by episode 30 we'll be pretty freaking close. So it's going to be about the same length as the Battle of Peleliu. The Battle of Peleliu mock series was 35 episodes I believe, and this is the same size as the Battle of Peleliu, and similar, you know, structure as far as the beach, water sections, and a mountain goes. So it's going to be about that long, if not maybe a little bit shorter. So that's where we're up to, guys. I'm going to go order those parts. I'm going to keep you guys posted, and I'm going to go start sourcing for not only the Flak 88 but the Higgins boat. So let's go do that now. Alright guys, so this is what I got done so far. I actually printed out, like I said, I showed this parts list, and I actually printed it out, and I started going through my collection. I was like, let's just make 2 of these Flak 88s. You know, I'll put one on the mock, and I might sell one, or I might keep just 2 on my shelf. So that's what we ended up doing. So this right here is about half the parts. I'd say a half or a third of the parts for 2 of them. It doesn't look like a lot, but there's not that many parts involved in these. Like I said, there's about 100, maybe 110 parts in each one of these. And you can see I went through and I did what I could as far as finding them. I didn't want to spend too much time. You know, I was on a roll, you know, just finding a bunch of parts. Then you kind of hit that stopping point where you really have to start looking for parts and sifting through bins. And I didn't want to get to that point. So I hit that point and I stopped. I went through one of my favorite Bricklink sellers, made an order that knocked out a good portion of this. And then you can see the ones that are highlighted are the ones I have left. I was going to make another order to get rid of the highlighted ones. It'd probably take maybe 1 or 2 more orders. Ideally only 1, because then you're paying for shipping twice. What I found out is I'm going to wait until I get the instructions in for the Higgins boats, and then when I'm making orders for that, I'll try to find those parts in with those stores as well. So that way I can try to save a little bit of money on shipping. And like I said, we're in no rush for these vehicles. Once I get those instructions for the Higgins boats, I'll be ordering the parts that same day, which might actually be today or maybe later this weekend. So I wanted to keep you guys updated on that. So yeah, like I said, I got a good amount of the Flak 88 parts already found. I did find some other pieces that we might be able to use throughout the mock while I was looking for those parts. I found a bin from the Sinai Desert of a bunch of these barbed wire assemblies, so I'm going to be using those. I might try to incorporate these fences in the back of the bunkers right here. Maybe I was thinking maybe put a line of fence back here and potentially even putting a little road back there. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. I'm still kind of up in the air as far as what I want to actually do back here. You know, just thinking out loud, what if we did a fence line all the way back here, and then we could do, I don't know, farmland, or we could do a road going along the back, and maybe even have a tank or some Jeeps rolling up, or even a truck with some infantry pouring out of it. Let me know what you guys think. That actually, I literally just thought of that on the spot, and that sounds pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments down below, as well as I found some of these parts that, these are the old style. So I believe these came out in 2000, I want to say 2004. I don't know if that'll focus for you or not, but they are the flame pieces. And what's different about these ones is you can actually connect them and kind of build them up like this. So once again, I'm trying to incorporate more color into the mock. Obviously, I put that little explosion there just as a representation. That's not going to be final, and we're going to have more of those. Of course, we have all these craters down here, so there'll be a lot of more vibrant colors towards the end, but I started to pull these out and I'm going to start setting these detailing pieces aside as I find them and accumulate them. So another thing, I just found this shovel piece. I'll be using that on a figure, probably that's shoveling out the dirt back here, so I'm actually going to just leave that there. That might actually be the thumbnail for this video. But that's where I'm at as far as ordering parts go. I'm going to keep looking for some parts. I'm going to check on if I got those Higgins boat instructions. I'm actually going to show that right now on the screen. So right now you can see the Higgins boat. And take the poll up in this corner here. Let me know what you guys think of the Higgins boat. The question is going to be, do you like the look of this? Yes or no? I think it turned out pretty cool looking. It's not my design. I just found it online and I had to pay a couple bucks to get the instructions. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments down below. I'm going to keep working on this and I'll keep you guys posted. Alright guys, we're going to be picking the winner from episode 22. So we got 400 unique users found here. Let's click this 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, below 0. Guess what? Below 0, you won. So episode 22, I gave away an M24 tank grenade. Make sure you message me on YouTube. It's got to be on YouTube with your full name, full address, zip code, all that good stuff. And I can message you back and we can get that out to you. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We're going to do one last clip, so make sure you stick around because we're going to talk about a couple more things. And let's go to that clip right now. Okay guys, I'm really liking the idea of possibly putting a road back here. If you guys don't remember in the Battle of Moscow how I did kind of a pebble road, you just do a bunch of different studs, different colors, and it makes like a gravel road effect. So I was wondering, okay, let's say if I did make a road back here, what kind of vehicles would I want on it? And I really only have 2 German vehicles. I have a Vesp, or Wesp, however you say it, and then a Panzerjäger. So I also have a Deuce and a half that we could probably modify to make it look more like a German truck. And I was thinking we either are going to want one of 2 things. We're either going to want just the Wesp right there, or we're going to want both of these, because this is a pretty small vehicle and they're both dark gray. I feel like if we have a dark gray and a light gray vehicle, it looks kind of funny. And I can't tell which one I want, because we could take the canopy off this and it will basically look like a German truck, and we could have infantry in the back, which would look pretty sweet. But I really want to use the Wesp in a mock. I don't think I have it since the Battle of Moscow. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm really liking that idea. And we'd use these fences here. We'd do something like this. We'd put these down like this. like that. We put those down along there, and we put gravel and whatnot. I think it can look pretty freaking cool. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments down below. I got all the parts, like I said, ordered. I haven't really done much on that. I still have not received the Higgins boat instructions. Those, I don't know if the seller's sending them by email or he's actually going to mail a paper copy. I believe it's going to be a digital copy. So waiting for that. We're going to wrap things up, guys. So once again, thanks for watching this episode. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this road idea and which vehicles you'd like me to put on it. It's really a toss-up because I think having two vehicles and then having this open with being able to see all the Germans sitting in there will be really cool. But the West looks pretty freaking awesome back there. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys also go back and take that poll up there as far as, let's see, what was that poll on? Oh yeah, it was on the Higgins boat, if it looks good or not. Make sure you guys take that poll as well. That'd help me out a lot. Other than that, guys, kind of a slow episode, but we're kind of prepping long term for the mock. So that's kind of one of these episodes. So thanks again, everyone, for all your feedback in the comments down below in the past videos. Definitely appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out last episode right there. Check out the complete playlist for the whole mock series right there. And make sure you guys subscribe by clicking right here. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. And every Sunday I post this video. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.